this property, this new property that we've just acquired, that we just got the keys for a week ago, this is not one for the flip, this is actually one for rental. But without further ado, let me just stop there. Welcome to another episode of Flipping Homes with Scott. So you can see it's a 3-bed property. Had to get the grass cut, it was up to there, huge. So first and foremost, you can see that the actual windows, the doors, they were okay. Forgive the mess, the guys were ripping out, I caught them off guard, they hadn't yet tidied up. But the windows and doors are absolutely fine. And got the guys in literally without doing a huge overhaul. They've been in and took all the wallpaper off. They've done a basic rip out. Typical house where the person had been in it for literally decades. There was literally 5-6 layers of wallpaper on it. A little bit of damage round there, but this is the living room and hallway we came into. Nice size. The kitchen, as you can see, is okay. I was all for ripping the whole lot out. However, I got my electrician by, and that just shows again that you need to have a couple of contingency plans, or a contingency in terms of financial contingency in your budget, because this property, I thought, I needed a new consumer unit, which we'll hopefully see in this. It turns out that it needs a whole new rewire. It was pretty bad. The wiring was the original. So the kitchen that I was going to do, I thought, you know what, I could get away with this kitchen. I'm putting new worktops on it. I'm going to get new appliances for it, of course, new handles for it. Hopefully we'll see the ceiling. The ceiling is a black wet wall. We're going to get rid of that. So we're going to put a nice wet wall ceiling on there. White, nice chrome downlighters, and it'll look great. And of course the splashback that you can see there that matches the worktop, we'll get rid of that as well. But there's nothing really wrong with it. As I say, hopefully we'll see the little DVD player here. That was all the rage at one point in time. I remember used to selling kitchens, and that was what everybody 10 plus years ago, they actually wanted one of these things. They thought it was great, a little DVD player, and there you go there, looks great. So again, we'll change a few things within here, but it's actually okay. I mean, for a rental property, we'll take the little electrics underneath, we'll replace all of that. But the reason for this change, instead of ripping out the full kitchen, was because we had a 2,300 bill for a full rewiring, or electrical bill that I was expecting to be, you know, maybe 500, 600, 700 quid, is now, you know, significantly more. Back garden, decent. Wait till you see this little trick here with the door. I love this. This is, you know, I think everyone should have that. Can you imagine shouting on the kids and you don't need to open the back door, you just open the little hatch? So, again, walls up either side. It's just overgrown and unlooked after, but it's decent. You know, a little patio area there. We'll get that jet wash. We'll get rid of some of the crap, some of the rubbish. It'll be a nice back garden. So, back through, now you'll notice that there is no radiator. This has, I don't even know what he called it, DMF, DFM, DF something. It was an old school heating system which was useless. And the little lady who lived in the house before had little electrical heating installed, which one of the neighbours told me. They look at the doors as well. There's the heating system there. So this is a heating system. As I say, literally you turn it on, it burns, there's a flame that comes through, and all the heat, it might just immediately heat up the living room area, but the rest of the house is getting no heat. There is no heating elsewhere in this house. Yeah, we're obviously going to block that up. I'm thinking about maybe, obviously we'll decommission that there. We're going to get a new combi put in where the DVD player is. That unit will come away, and the combi boiler will be installed in the kitchen. We'll put a little white gloss unit round about it, keep it nice and tidy and hidden away. But that system there, when I seen it, I knew we were going to have to put a new central heating system in, but we'll probably decommission that and just tile inside there, so it's just a little feature of the living room. Better than that though, check these doors out. Not only have they got emerald, not only have they got little emerald green sort of handles on it, every door was mirrored on it as well. The person loved mirrors. Old consumer unit, I thought that needs a new consumer unit when I bought it, but as I say, when we looked at the actual electrics, they were pretty bad, so the whole lot needs to come out and be replaced. So I've got that programmed in. Now, this is a few days ago, I recorded this, the house is pretty much ripped out and clean and tidy. This is Friday, and on Monday the electrician starts the full 3 days and the rewire will be complete. The person loved mirrors. Every room had mirrors. Wait till you see the bathroom. The bathroom was covered in mirrors. But I don't know if you've seen the windows here. The windows are decent. The windows are absolutely fine. Outside, nice area, parking's okay. Obviously just a little bit overgrown with the council areas just because of the coronavirus and, you know, some of the factors who look after the council properties and some of the flats aren't working. It's a great area, the school's across the road, and it's something just to be aware of if this ever happens to you. I just showed you the loft hatch there. When I came to see the property, after agreeing to buy it, I wanted to have a quick look at it. The place was empty, the back garden was, as you've seen, was completely free and empty. But what happened was the day of concluding, the family took all the stuff from the attic to the local dump, but because they were not from that area, the local dump did not let them dispose of it. So my solicitor got a phone call basically saying, will you allow the persons, they've got a few things, they can't get it to dump because they don't have proof or evidence that they live there and, you know, they're from a different area, etc, etc, which is unfortunate, but technically their fault, not mine. But do you mind if they leave a few things that was from the loft? I'd seen this, I seen there was things still left in the loft, but I thought, well, that's, you know, we normally put that in the conditions, but we won't worry about it, not realising the scale of it. But do you mind them leaving a few things out the back that you can dispose of in your skip when you get the skip? And I said, of course, it's fine, but as long as they don't come back to me in a week's time saying can they check, it'll be gone. I came back to an absolute mountain, literally a mountain, more than a skip full. The skip, we had to get a delivery company to come because we didn't have the skip yet because of the licence. The skip has to go on the road, you need to apply to the local authority for a permit. We didn't have that yet, so basically we got a cup £290 to get this skip. So a few items to chuck in your skip, all of a sudden was a £290 bill. Be very wary of agreeing to do any of those nice things for, you know, people that are moving on. Be very strict to your solicitor. When you move out, you want it emptied, the loft, the lot. Otherwise, there will be recourse to go back and obviously, you know, get them to pay for it. We are chasing this person. We want to be compensated for it. We haven't had any joy yet, but again, lesson learned on that one. So, the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. The good thing with these bedrooms is they're all decent size. You can still probably get that's a good single. Up that back corner, the whole corner was full of rubbish. That's where that was. But you can see the windows look brilliant. Absolutely no problems. Fairly new, just a few year old. We're going to get into the back bedroom. All those mirrored wardrobes, they're coming away. That's a cracking size double bedroom. Again, windows are fairly new. Window sills. We'll probably just replace the silicone throughout and maybe some of the PVC. But we'll be replacing the skirting in here. We'll be whitewashing all the walls, grey carpet throughout all the bedrooms, and the laminate, grey laminate down in the hall, the living room, and right through into the kitchen, tall to match in. And it'll just be a whitewash. Hopefully we don't need to plaster too much of this house. We need to plaster after the rewire, but hopefully not too much. After that, for some of the walls aren't great, we might even, you know, fill it with lining, do the walls with lining paper. This was the old cylinders, are still full of water. So this is even an older sort of immersion type heating system that my camera skills obviously aren't great here. Obviously, I'm not a camera person because I never even showed you the bathroom. But hopefully this is a little sneak peek at a development we've got coming up. You know, it's something I'm really excited about, this one here. We have a few rentals, this is going to add to it. And we'll get a family in there. Rent for a property like this in East Kilbride is probably about £700. But what I'll do when it's all done, I'll talk about the finances and how we managed to remortgage it, what kind of prices we bought it for, and all the profits and the good stuff. We'll do another video of that. But this is our first development actually of 2020 that we're going to rent, just because of the coronavirus has really caused problems. But we're now that we're coming out of lockdown, we're going to aggressively go and buy. So, first one, 3-bed terrace, East Kilbride. Hope you enjoy. Keep your eyes out. I'll get more videos up. I'll speak to you soon.